Hello everyone and welcome to the BoldChess show. I'm your host Roland, and in this video I'll be taking on the Stockfish chess engine at level 2 on lichess.org, playing with the black pieces and using the Caro-Kann Defense opening. This is the second installment in our series on how to defeat Stockfish levels 1 to 6 as black. To ensure consistent and educational experience, I will be using the Caro-Kann Defense in each video throughout the series. Be sure to watch the entire playlist and visit our website at BoldChess.com, where you will find a step-by-step proven academy for chess improvement. Our program covers everything you need to excel in chess, including openings, endgames, tactics, puzzles, study plans, and much more. Now, let's dive into the challenge. So here we are at the board again against Stockfish level 2. Like the previous video, we will play the Caro-Kann defense. Let's get started. Start with c6. He moved his pawn to d4. We will continue with the Caro-Kann. This is all opening theory. We will capture his pawn. And now we have a number of movements. I will start with the knight to d7. It's always good in the opening phase to develop your knights and to make your pieces active. And then we will give some space for our king and to give space for our bishop as well. Now we will need to see what would be some good candidate moves here. One way is to go with the pawn to b5 and attack his bishop. Then we will need to bring our second piece to make it more active, which is our bishop. We'll move it to b7. We will activate our second bishop now. And here we can just expand on the queen side. Very well. Let's see what we can do in this position. We have a number of options. We can keep pushing the pawns. We can activate the knight. The only problem with f6 that we might be running into e5, which will attack our knight. So one way to do it is to develop our knight to g6 first, which what I will do in this position. Then I will castle kingside. And now, since our knight is at h6, we would like to make it more useful. And to do so, we'll start attacking the center by moving our pawn to f5. He moved his queen to add extra defender. So we will continue with our plan, make our knight more active by moving it to g4. Very well. We will need now to find a way to challenge the center. I would like to attack this pawn since it's currently it's defended by 3 pieces. But I would like to open the center a bit So I'll start with my pawn to c5. And this will allow me to challenge this pawn since it is protected by two pieces. And now I will just capture the bishop first. He captured our pawn, which is a blunder, because that allows us to capture his rook. We captured his knight back, and now we can capture his knight. He should have captured back, but instead he castled kingside. This is cancel queenside. I will just capture his bishop. He needs to capture back with the queen now, or with the knight, preferably with... He did it with the queen anyway. I think the knight was more accurate, but it also works. We still need to play precisely here in order to convert the position into a winning one. But we are already winning since we are up in material. I will just grab the pawn now at h4. Since it's hanging. He captured our pawn. I will check his king. He is protecting his king. I will just exchange queens since I'm up in material. When you are up in material, you can just simplify the position. That will allow you to win easily. I'm not sure why he didn't capture back. But in this case, I can just capture his rook with my queen. He should have captured back, but he didn't. So I'll continue on, grabbing more pawns and pieces. And now we need to find a way to checkmate the king as soon as possible. The fastest way is to bring one of our rocks and attack this pawn, which I'm going to do at the moment. I'll bring the second rock to here to b8. And now, since his knight moves, is just doing nothing, we can just deliver our checkmate. Very well. I think this match is still Stockfish at level 2, still dropping pieces. Let's see what were the key moments in this game. Stockfish here is recommending playing e5, which is also a very strong move. Instead of the knight. The knight is might not be the most active way to challenge the center, but it's still a passable movement. Now here I kept on trying to make my piece. I'm playing in a very natural way, developing my pieces. Overall, up to this point, it was all passable. Stockfish here is recommending me to launch an attack on the queen side already, but I decided to activate my knight. And then to give space for my king to castle kingside. And as we can see, it's all a very normal movement. Here I think the mistake was after I captured his bishop, he should have captured back. This was one of his biggest blunders in this position, allowing me to capture his rook, and then from here it was a complete downhill for Stockfish level 2. Very well. So similar to level 1, to win against level 2, you just need to have basic board awareness, and you need to notice whenever Stockfish drops a piece, a hanging piece, or he just leaves his pieces unprotected, you have to take advantage of that. And then the remaining of the match will be fairly easy. You just need to move your pieces and not put them in on any squares that are under attack. And as long as you are developing your pieces and trying to find little tactics in your position, you should be able to win very easily against level 2. Thank you so much for watching.